randoms first. Get everybody's team assigned. Josh is always so pleasant when he comes in here. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and randomize everything 3 times, fellas. We're going to do the names first, and then we're going to run the teams. 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to copy and paste that to an Excel spreadsheet. And go ahead and run the teams now. One, 2, and 3. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, teams are as follows. Doug Reif, Redskins. Jesse Jules, Saints. Rodney Fisher, Seahawks. Randy Petty, Colts, Bears. Earl Park, Ravens, Raiders. Robbie W., Patriots. Robbie W., Panthers, Falcons. Robbie W., Bills. Shane Kelly, Jags. Shane Kelly, Giants. Robbie W., Cowboys. Rodney Fisher, Dolphins. Robbie W., Bengals. Melvin Kelly, Broncos. Melvin Kelly, Lions, Browns. Sean Luttrell, Titans. Jesse Jules, Packers. Robbie W., Eagles. Earl Park, Texans. Randy Petty, Bucks. Eric Ware, Steelers. Melvin Kelly, Chiefs. Shane Kelly, Cardinals. Mike Reed, Chargers. Scott Lamaglio, Jets. Eric Ware, 49ers. Jesse Jules, Rams. And Eric Ware, Vikings. If you need me to let you know who you have again, just speak up real quick. Say, hey, what's my team again? I'll let you know. I'm going to open it up for till 8:11 for trades. Robbie W., you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You had 6 spots. That's correct, right? Your teams are the Patriots, Panthers, Falcons combo, Bills, Cowboys, Bengals, Eagles, I got you down. You got 7 teams total because you ended up with a combo team. So at 8:11, we're going to cut it off. We're going to go ahead and start cracking the first case. We're running back-to-back breaks tonight. Anybody want to trade or move anything? Couple more minutes for trade, fellas. Looks 49ers were Eric Ware had the Niners. One more minute. If we don't have any movement, I'm going to go ahead and get going with this. As you can see, here's the case, still sealed. Back this up a little bit. Give me fellas a second, real quick second, fellas. I'm gonna turn off this outside hall light, get some of the glare down. Alright. Hopefully we can get one. See what we get. That would be my only beef with Prime this year is how they made the boxes, because the packs have a tendency to shift around. How's the lag tonight? Is it really laggy again? Are we running a little better tonight? Alright. Eli Manning. A gold Chris Johnson. Ray Rice. AJ Green. And a primed rookies Marcus Wheaton. Giovanni Bernard. Andrew Luck. Ryan Tannehill, Patrick Peterson, Luke Kishley, Prime Timers Richard Sherman, and a Luke Jokel. Hold on a second, Lil Mugs, I'll tell you who you got. Yeah, you got the Jets, Lil Mugs. Scott Lamaglio. Got our first hit coming up, fellas. Looks like a pretty nice one. Des Bryant, Calvin Johnson, Jonathan Dwyer, Marquise Goodwin, and for the New Orleans Saints, Kenny Stills, 14 of 25. I'm tell you what, my camera and its focus is not wanting to work. Wish he had a little nicer signature, but that's still some good color in there. Level 5 relic. Kyle Rudolph, Demaryius Thomas, Julio Jones, T.Y. Hilton, Prime Timers Ben Roethlisberger, and D. Milner. Vernon Davis, Jamal Charles, Vic Ballard, Josh Freeman, Rob Gronkowski Gold, Mike Gillislee. Alright, next hit's coming up. Mike Wallace, Victor Cruz, Ed Reed, DeMarco Murray, Aaron Dobson, and for the St. Louis Rams, Stedman Bailey, dual relic out of 165. Antonio Gates, Sidney Rice, Eric Decker, Brandon Marshall, Matt Ryan, and Geno Smith. BenJarvus Green-Ellis, DeMarcus Ware, Nick Foles, Steven Jackson, Kristen Michael, and our next hit, a DeAndre Hopkins out of 180. Sean McCoy, David Wilson, Robert Griffin, Janoris Jenkins, Nick Foles Prime Performers, and a copper Luke Jokel out of 350. Kendall Wright, Marshawn Lynch, Christian Ponder, Peyton Manning, Terrence Williams Gold out of 250. And it's a DeAndre Hopkins kind of box, single relic out of 170. Matt Forte, Cam Newton, Russell Wilson, Golden Tate, Marcus Wheaton, and for the New England Patriots, Stephen Ridley, autograph, 7 of 150. Kendall Wright, Marshawn Lynch, Christian Ponder, Peyton Manning, Ryan Tannehill Prime Performers, and Tyler Wilson. We got a nice one coming up, fellas. A nice one. Eli Manning, Chris Johnson, Ray Rice, AJ Green, EJ Manuel, and to go with your EJ Manuel, EJ Manuel, level 5 autograph out of 200. It's a real clean auto too. Mike Wallace, Victor Cruz, Ed Reed, DeMarco Murray, a prime timer Kelvin Johnson, and Tyler Eifert. Eric Ware had Niners, Vikings, and Steelers. Andrew Luck, Ryan Tannehill, Patrick Peterson, Luke Kuechly, a gold Topps Reggie Wayne, Zach Ertz. Cecil Shorts, Lamar Miller, Brandon Whedon, Drew Brees, Bjorn Werner, and for the Philadelphia Eagles, Quad Relic, 10 of 99, Matt Barkley. Navarro Bowman, Richard Sherman, Jason Witten, Steve Smith, Brandon Marshall, and Vance McDonald. Percy Harvin, Jeremy Curley, Chris Givens, Brandon Myers, gold Clay Matthews, and gold Mike Glennon out of 250. Tom Brady, Von Miller, Ben Roethlisberger, Reggie Bush, Eric Fisher, and for the Seattle Seahawks, a Christine Michael dual relic out of 165. Jimmy Graham, Torrey Smith, Miles Austin, Hakeem Nicks, Manti Te'o, and Tavares King. Percy Harvin, Jeremy Curley, Chris Givens, Brandon Myers, Prime Timers Patrick Peterson, and Cordarrelle Patterson. Matt Forte, Cam Newton, Russell Wilson, Golden Tate, a gold Torrey Smith, Kenny Stills. Bobby Wagner, J.J. Watt, Darren Sproles, Adrian Peterson, primed rookies Marquise Goodwin, and Ryan Nisi. Navarro Bowman, Richard Sherman, Jason Witten, Steve Smith, Le'Veon Bell, and for the Buffalo Bills, a Steve Johnson auto out of 200, 27 of 200. Doug Martin, Stephen Ridley, Andy Dalton, Matt Ryan, Joseph Randall, and for the Philadelphia Eagles, a copper relic, Zach Ertz, 49 and 94. Vincent Jackson, Steve Johnson, Larry Fitzgerald, Dez Bryant, DeAndre Hopkins, and for the San Diego Chargers, a dual combo Manti Te'o, Keenan Allen out of 330. Tom Brady, Von Miller, Ben Roethlisberger, Reggie Bush, Cecil Shorts, and a copper Le'Veon Bell, 27 out of 350. Jimmy Graham, Torrey Smith, Miles Austin, Hakeem Nicks, Keenan Allen, and for the San Diego Chargers, out of 75, Manti Te'o. Calvin Johnson, Jonathan Dwyer, Trent Richardson, Colin Kaepernick, Prime Timers Janoris Jenkins, and Stedman Bailey. Cecil Shorts, Lamar Miller, Brandon Weeden, Drew Brees, Brandon Weeden, Prime Performers, and Terrence Williams. Cecil Shorts, Lamar Miller, Brandon Weeden, Drew Brees, Mike Glennon Primed Rookies, Marcus Lattimore. Navarro Bowman, Richard Sherman, Jason Witten, Steve Smith, Barkevius Mingo, and for the Miami Dolphins, 9 out of 99, Mike Gillislee. Andrew Luck, Ryan Tannehill, Patrick Peterson, Luke Kishley, Prime Timers Clay Matthews, and Mike Glennon. Kyle Rudolph, Antonio Gates, Sidney Rice, Eric Decker, a gold Michael Crabtree, and Jarvis Jones. Jimmy Graham, Torrey Smith, Miles Austin, Hakeem Nicks, Joseph Randall gold out of 250, and for the Dallas Cowboys, Gavin Escobar 5 out of 165. Kendall Wright, Marshawn Lynch, Christian Ponder, Peyton Manning, Jonathan Franklin, and for the New York Giants, a David Wilson auto, 131 out of 150. Eli Manning, Chris Johnson, Ray Rice, AJ Green, Chris Givens, and a copper Ryan Nassib. Mike Wallace, Victor Cruz, Ed Reed, DeMarco Murray, Eddie Lacy, and for the Miami Dolphins, Brian Hartline, 128 out of 200. Percy Harvin, Jeremy Curley, Chris Givens, Brandon Myers, Prime Timers Bobby Wagner, Ace Sanders. Matt Forte, Cam Newton, Russell Wilson, Golden Tate, Vincent Jackson, and Denard Robinson. Vincent Jackson, Steve Johnson, Larry Fitz, Dez Bryant, E.J. Manuel, and for the Baltimore Ravens, a Haloti Ngata out of 200. This box or half case has been pretty veteran heavy. Calvin Johnson, Jonathan Dwyer, Trent Richardson, Colin Kaepernick, Prime Timers Tom Brady, Tyler Eifert. Tom Brady, Von Miller, Ben Roethlisberger, Reggie Bush, Robert Griffin Gold, Zach Ertz. Dwayne Allen, Randall Cobb, Greg Jennings, Andre Johnson, Eric Fisher, and a dual relic of RG3 and Geno Smith. We're going to have to random that off unless the person has the Skins and the Jets, right? Both socks? Okay. So I'll set that one aside to remember to do that. Michael Crabtree, Roddy White, Brandon Pettigrew, Troy Polamalu, a prime rookies Monty Ball, and Tavares King. Reggie Wayne, Justin Blackmon, Danny Amendola, Rob Gronkowski, Nick Foles Gold, Matt Barkley Copper, 10 of 350. Doug Martin, Stephen Ridley, Andy Dalton, Matt Ryan, Marcus Sweeten, and for the Philadelphia Eagles, a Matt Barkley auto out of 50. Bobby Wagner, J.J. Watt, Darren Sproles, Adrian Peterson, Alshon Jeffrey Prime Performers, and Tyler Wilson. Frank Gore, Aaron Rodgers, Joe Flacco, Tony Romo, Bjorn Werner, and a quad relic, Tavon Austin, DeAndre Hopkins, Tyler Eifert, and Zach Ertz. That looks like another random. Jason Pierre-Paul, Darren McFadden, Arian Foster, Wes Welker, Prime Timers Russell Wilson, and a Vance McDonald. Unless you have all four of those teams' guns, it'll be a randomizer. Josh Freeman, Clay Matthews, Jacquizz Rodgers, Stephon Taylor out of 250, 10 of 250, and for the Pittsburgh Steelers, Marcus Sweeten, dual relic. Nice little patch there on the left-hand side, 3-color. Christian Ponder, Peyton Manning, Eli Manning, Chris Johnson, Prime Performers Chris Givens, and Aaron Dobson. Chris Givens, Brandon Myers, Matt Forte, Cam Newton, Prime Timers Marshawn Lynch, Kenny Stills. Give me a minute. Mike Reed had the Chargers. You hear me? Chargers? Okay. Arian Foster, Wes Welker, Navarro Bowman, Richard Sherman, a Copper D. Milner, and for the Pittsburgh Steelers, Marcus Wheaton again, out of 99 quad relic. Mike Wallace, Victor Cruz, Ed Reed, Prime Timers Ray Rice, a gold Andrew Luck, and Geno Smith. Troy Polamalu, Frank Gore, Aaron Rodgers, Joe Flacco, Terrence Williams, and for the Houston Texans, DeAndre Hopkins. Tony Romo, Jason Pierre-Paul, Darren McFadden, Prime Rookies Mike Barkley, a gold Von Miller, Le'Veon Bell. Russell Wilson, Golden Tate, Kendall Wright, Marshawn Lynch, gold Clay Matthews, Giovanni Bernard. Ray Rice, Tom Brady, AJ Green, a gold Dwayne Allen, Luke Joeckel, and for the New York Giants, a Brandon Myers, 91 of 150. Jason Witten, Steve Smith, Percy Harvin, Jeremy Curley, a gold Topps Prime Julio Jones, and Cordarrelle Patterson. Alright, that's it for this first break, fellas. If you're in the second break, stick around. I'm going to random off these two cards real quick. We need to figure out where they go. So give me a second to get that set up. We'll run the random 3 times. Okay, let's see, who do we got? We'll do the Redskins Jets one first. Doug Reif had the Redskins, and Scott and Doug. Alright, I'm going to run this 3 times, fellas. This is to see who gets the RG3 Geno Smith. Said I'm going to run the random 3 times. Good luck, fellas. 1, 2, and 3. Doug's the winner. Ran it 3 times. So that card is going to Doug. Alright, the next one is for the quad. We have Jesse with the Rams. The Texans were Earl. The Eagles were Robbie. And the Bengals were Robbie also. We're going to randomize that 3 times. Jesse, Earl, Robbie, and Robbie. Run it 3 times. Good luck, everybody. 1, 2, and 3. Robbie's the winner 3 times. Congratulations, Robbie. Alright, fellas, if you could just give me a second to get these cards moved out of the way. And we'll get set up to run this next case break. I just need to move these off the table so we don't get anything mixed up.